Thanks for joining us on another episode of Drunk Cooking with Scott. Today, I'm going to show you how to make motherfucking lobster poppers with cream cheese and a spicy hollandaise dipping sauce. Let's get started. First of all, can't go with a regular size ice cube. I guess you could go with a regular size ice cube tray. You don't want them that big though. You have to have a tiny little fucking tray, because you want tiny poppers. Otherwise, we're gonna freeze them, and if it's too big, it's not gonna cook all the way through. You're gonna burn the outside. It's gonna be cold, and that's not gonna work. Cream cheese. You're simply gonna take cream cheese. What you've already seen was cut up lobster meat. I already bought a little 3-ounce, 6-ounce tail, small lobster tail, and put it in there, put a little pocket in it. Put the lobster meat in.
Make sure you wash your hands first.
Of course, that's a given. I don't have to tell them that. If I still got to tell you to wash your hands, you should be in the kitchen. And seal off the lobster. I'm going to do that all the way through. Fill up the tray. And then we're going to freeze these. And once I get them frozen, we'll come back and we'll fry them up. But while I'm getting started, I like a lot of lobster meat. I cut big chunks. So I smash that down in there, and I'll seal it off with some more cream cheese. But I do want to separate the difference between them so we can get them out of the package afterwards. So if not, I mean, you could probably just mold them yourself by hand and put them in little balls on a plate. Put it in the freezer and freeze it that way if you don't have something like this and you don't want to have to acquire it. Just play around till you can get that done. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fill the rest of these up and kill this drink. Pop them in the freezer. We're going to come back, and while they're freezing, I'm going to show you how to make the dipping sauce. It's going to go with them. It's going to be a spicy hollandaise. It's fucking wonderful. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to get started on the hollandaise sauce, spicy hollandaise sauce. All you need for that, 1 egg yolk, no white. You figure out how to separate it if you don't know. 1 egg yolk. It's going in my blender. You can use a food processor. If you don't have any electronics, if you don't have electricity, if they turned it off, you didn't pay the bill, you're going to have to stir it really fucking fast.
Whisk it.
Whisk it. Whisk it real good. Okay, this is just some melted butter. I'm not making a lot of hollandaise sauce, so I'm just using 1 egg yolk, a little butter, lemon. We're gonna add lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. I've had like I think like my 5th or 6th double whiskey and Coke today, and I got like this foot pain. I got like this toe pain. I think it's like the gout from so much alcohol and sugar and getting old, and so I'm limping around and shit. And so what happens is the alcohol gives you things like the gout, and then you have to add painkillers to your repertoire of drinking. I like to save all my prescription ones from the dentist, and then when the gout gets them, so now you got that. That'll probably cause another problem. I'll have to add something else to the mix, but getting old's fucking hard. Anyways, we got butter, we got egg yolk, we got lemon. I'm gonna add a little pepper, black pepper. Get in there, pepper. Then we're gonna have a little salt. Okay. The other thing I like to use to spicing it up, you could use the real deal, but I'm just gonna go get this. I bought it because I thought it was cool. I got Sriracha in the fridge, but we got this Sriracha seasoning, and I'm always forgetting about it. So today we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it, and we're not gonna use the real Sriracha. We're gonna go light, tread lightly. That'll probably do it. All the ingredients are in the pool. I feel like I may need more butter, I don't know. All right. It's a little thin. Thin indeed. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna add to that? Throw that back in there. Get in there. You ain't ready yet. You know what I'm gonna put in there? We're gonna cream it up a little bit. Like to get it creamy. Get it popping with cream around here. A little heavy cream. Throw a little of that in there. And I think we'll just thicken it up with a little bit more butter. And this should be the hollandaise sauce. Not even gonna melt this one. I'm just gonna throw it in there. Ah! There's the mess.
We've been kind of mess-free these last few shows.
It's because I probably wasn't drinking as hard as I should be. But I gotta fix that. I gotta get back on the ball. This is Drunk Cooking with Scott. Ain't nobody wants to see no fucking boring ass fucking fat man in the kitchen. Hollandaise sauce. A clump of butter just fell in there. All right, that's your part of the sauce, Sam. That's your part. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. It's a little thin, but it don't matter. When you're gonna put it with these poppers, it's gonna be fucking magnifico. All right, it's time for me. Kill this, make another one, and then hopefully those things will be froze up and we'll get them in some hot oil. We'll be right back. Alert, 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 alert. We the best cooking, Drunk Cooking with Scott. I don't know how many I've had now, 8, 9 doubles, something like that. But I took the lobster poppers. We're gonna act quickly. Out of the freezer. We're gonna drop it in the flour. You know how we do this if you've seen it before. This is my frying technique. We go flour, we go egg. Cover it with the egg. The important thing is on these, because it's cream cheese, it's like making cheese sticks, you're gonna wanna do a double coating of the panko because you need a nice firm shell so that you can get the cooked all the way into the frozen. So you're gonna go back to egg. You don't want it to be frozen in the center and burnt on the outside. So you need a secure place to go with this. Goddamn egg. Fucking egg. Alright. That's how it's gonna go. How it's gonna go. I'm gonna see if I can get a little more on there. And we're gonna take this over here to this oil. Hopefully it's hot enough. And we're gonna throw it in. But I've got to get the rest of them ready first. So, in order to get the rest ready, I'm going to do that to save you the time of boring you and watching you. And we're going to get that done, and you're going to come back and you're going to see me throw them in the oil. Cheers. Okay, we're going to go up, show you a couple of poppers that we're going to fry up, and then I'll finish up the rest of them. This is going to be so good. That's what we're looking at. Double panko, muy importante. Throw those in there, throw this one in there. Watch your heat on your oil. 350 is perfect oil temperature. Use a thermometer, just stick your finger in there and guess. One of the two. Okay. You want to make sure the frozen is out of the center. That's obvious, you know. But you don't want the outside to be overdone. So I'd say once they get a nice, you'll see a dark golden brown, and you might see a little peaky of the cheese starting to try to squeeze out like a cheese stick would if you were frying cheese sticks. I know most of my audience probably fucking works fast food. Probably still do. So that's what you're looking for. And it depends on how frozen they are too. I don't like to have them like frozen all the way, or if they are, thaw them a little bit. It helps. getting it right. These are starting to look good. I don't want it to get too burnt. Here's an example. The where's that? Where'd it go? There's the cheese right there. Can you zoom in on that, Sam? Cheese starting to peek out of there. Turn the heat back down. Drain off the grease. Set it on a paper towel. This is what we're looking at. I'm gonna go ahead and fry the rest of them, then we'll cut into them, try them with the sauce, see how it goes. Lobster cream cheese poppers. You just gotta be careful with that center. You don't want them too big. You don't want them to, the cheese will bust out like in a cheese stick, even though they're frozen. You gotta really watch them. You gotta be on top of them. You can't forget about them. But this is the finished product. Now what I like to do is I like to take a little piece of lemon, set these aside. They look nice and all, but I like to just go around on them. A little bit in the sauce. Give it that glaze. Then what we're gonna do over here, I'm gonna take this one. Get this, Sam. There's the inside. Lobster. Pop it. Go for the dip. Spicy hollandaise with the sriracha powder. That's the best fucking thing I had all week. They're delicate. They're kind of a bitch. They're sensitive. You gotta fucking work with them. But man, oh man. I gotta say, come here. The powder, I gotta let you know, it's flour, it's panko, and here I put 1 egg, and I had to add several times. I put heavy cream. You can use milk, but I used heavy cream and I kept adding it because it's soaked up. I had to keep adding panko too. It uses more than you anticipate. And I put salt in all of it because you need a little salt in the crust. But other than that, back up Sam when we get to my drink and we get back to my lobster poppers. I gotta tell you, one of the top things I've ever made. You gotta make it. Thanks for watching. Hey, we got an Instagram now. Go to Instagram, catch us there. We're on Facebook, Drunk Cooking with Scott. And of course YouTube, like and subscribe. Peace.